This is such a hard time to come back. It's a tough week, definitely, for all of us. Myself, my family, and those close to me, because we lost someone very important to us. I'm here using my platform to remember my mom. Yeah, she was always in my corner, and she was like my biggest advocate. And you can never take that for granted when someone cares so much about you that they take you from one situation and put you in a much better situation. And she did just that 23 years ago when she adopted me, and she and my father adopted me and gave me a very good life that sometimes I gotta realize it's a wonderful life, and you just gotta celebrate it when you can. And this week I want to celebrate the life of my mother, because I'm sure what she would want is for me to, not just give up, not just lay in bed all day, not crying. She would want me to stay busy, stay productive, and give a quality show, as usual. And that, my friends, is exactly what I'm going to do. I love you, Mom, and this one's for you. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Rob Rodriguez. It's so good to be back after 2 months or so off. And I just want to say thank you for sticking around, those of you who did. And I just know a lot of you are just relieved that this video is not titled something like, I don't know, Rerun Compilation number 4 or something like that. Yeah, we actually got a title this week. That's nice. And I think it's only right if I recap what I did during my time off. Alright, so off the top of my head, I got my car repossessed shortly after the last show. Not in my best suit. Thought something was happening, then it didn't happen, and then oh man, I'm stuck driving the family car to work every day. Oh, and speaking of work, I landed my first full-time job, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, 23 years old, landed a first full-time job. It's like, it feels like, I graduated. I'm now an alumni of the part-time positions. And now I'm in a full-time position, which is pretty A-okay. Not gonna lie. Except for my 6th day, because, this happened. Yep, that's Tuesday's soup for you. I think it was tortilla. Just look at my clothes. Yeah, about that, I just spent like 4 hours cleaning that van up. I don't have an exact picture, but here's what it looked like. Possibilities. Yeah. And also, I went to the warehouse to pick up some scrubs. They gave me a nurse's uniform, and let me tell you, it was not unisex. Nope. So just imagine walking around the kitchen looking like I'm ready to give anyone who looks at me funny an IV in their arm and checking their vitals. This is why you go to college, kids. Yep, that just about covers it. Yeah, I don't think I'm forget. Oh, wait, yeah. Let's address the elephant in the room. 2 months ago, I did this to myself. You know, really, I don't have a straight answer for why I did that. But, you know, it's not like I shot a reenactment or anything.
Just did a bad thing. I regret the thing I did. And you're wondering what it is. I'll tell you what I did. I did a bad.
TikTok. You can't live without it. You can't not be addicted to it. So, I get this a lot. People come up to me, they're like, Rob? Yep, in that exact sarcastic tone, they're like, Rob, what is it with you, man? You never joke about being adopted or being on the spectrum. I mean, don't you want your viewers to know you? Well, I mean, with the latter, I think they can piece together my stories that, you know, I'm not just this odd without something enhancing it. Yep. Now with an energy boost. Okay, so, yeah, the square root of it, if we're talking about math, shout out to my math teacher from high school. No, the basic idea is I don't like to offend people. And, you know, now that I think about it, the last time I really offended somebody, it had to be when I had a burger when I was hanging with my vegan friends. Yeah. You know, waiter puts the burger down. I look at the burger. I look at my friend. They look at me. I look at Terry Crews. I look at the bottle of Old Spice. That's what it's all about. And then, you know, my friend looks at me with confusion, like, that's impossible. And I look at her and I'm like, no, it's not. You see, I felt so bad afterward that, you know, now me and that friend only go out for smoothies. To think about it, strawberry banana really saved our friendship. Okay, so for the sake of this example, there are 3 types of people in this world, you know? There are those who just keep to themselves and only share what they're thinking to themselves or with peers. Like, you know, oh, I'm leaving for the day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day, everybody. Ugh. You would not believe the day I had today. Yeah. Big boss fella trying to tell me what's up. Okay. And see. And then you got people who don't care what people think if they share their opinion. They don't care who they're offending. And I say, okay, no one's going to change you. I can't make you be something else. But just remember, not everybody has the composure that you've got, you know? And if I could suggest something, I suggest avoiding Cheerios, you know, because they're good for heart health, and you've made it pretty clear that you don't have one. Oh, and also there's people who just keep everything to themselves and stay quiet. You think you know a guy. You know, sometimes I practice my material out in public to just see how people react to it. Sometimes it's golden, other times it's like, wow, personality much? Are you Pinocchio? Blink 3 times if you can hear me. I mean, like, I was in a reception area, and, you know, like, it was just me, my brother, and this lady at the front desk. And, you know, we were shooting the breeze, like, hey, you watch any sports at all? Me? No, I just usually watch the halftime show. You hear J-Lo's doing it this year? That's great. Okay. that was not this year. That was like 3 years ago. I don't remember who did the Super Bowl halftime show that. Anyway, so perfect opportunity strikes. You know, the receptionist's like, "Whoo, it's hot in here." And so me, being the gullible, goofy 20-year-old I was at the time, said, "You know, I don't normally get hot. Most of the time I just get, he's got a good personality." You wouldn't believe the cringy side I got after saying that. I mean, in no way was it flirting. It was just me testing out some improv. But somebody just watches Freeform. They don't watch Comedy Central. Well, I was just sitting there waiting for my name to be called. Like, okay, I'll just see myself out. Yeah, I swear, what I did was so stupid, it translated to, "Ha, I'm John in Knoxville, and this is..." Alright, so, you know, the YouTube platform is scattered right now because of these new COPA rules. And I mean, like, none of us really know. Like, is our stuff for kids? Like, I mean, let's say a parent lets their kid watch Friends, but they won't let them watch 2.5 Men. Like, it's really just parental guidance and watching with discretion. You know? I mean, everyone flinches when they see a fly up close, you know? I mean, just take that episode of SpongeBob with the butterfly. That caused some phobias, and I myself have a trypophobia. I can't look at those McDonald's apple pies anymore. What was I talking about? Holy smokes, that was such a rabbit trail. Oh yeah, new COPA rules. Okay, so we don't know, because, you know, our stuff is clean. Like, we were clean despite that swear word earlier. But, we don't know. Yes, kids can watch our stuff, but anyone can watch our stuff. I mean, it's not like, "Ha, I'll only sing Disney songs, and I make Coke bottles out of gelatin, and I have a funny puppet friend." What are you doing, knucklehead? Oh, hi, Rod, I missed you too. What are you talking about? You took me to work the other day. Oh, we're doing it again. Oh. Hi, friends. How you doing? This guy ditched you for 2 months. Isn't that fun? Okay, Rod, you had your 60 whatever seconds of fame. Can we move on to the next subject now? Just wait. If you want to see me soon, I have a Netflix special coming out. No, you don't. Okay, I lied. It's Hulu. No. Okay, I'm just kidding. It's Disney Plus. I play that little cute alien from The Mandalorian. Look at me. Okay, that was ugly as heck. Well, we got a lot of show to fill. So that being said, I'm gonna need a minute. So, you know, I'm one of those people who really can't believe that we're in a new decade, you know? I mean, it took me 6 years to realize the 2010s were their own decade. Like, just imagine being a kid in 2000 and you're like, "Ooh, I love counting. Oh, sweet." It just keeps going on and on. Let's see, 2009, 2010. Wow, this decade's gonna go on forever. I was a dumb 4-year-old, Rob. So, I mean, you live and you learn, you know. I thought that this decade would introduce the chrome future, you know? Like, it would be like iRobot with Will Smith. And I don't mean iRobot like those vacuum cleaners, you know, because personally I think Will Smith is too blue for that. So yeah, we spent the last 10 years, some of us our whole lives, learning from mistakes. And you know, the good news is we have another 10 years to learn from new mistakes. Like, I don't know, did you see, like flubbing your lines, for example. To be honest, like, you know, like about 8 years ago, I used to be so anxious, like up until now, that, you know, there's now a 2 where a 1 used to be. And I'm one of these guys, I collect VHS, I collect DVD. And these days, listen, kids don't even know who Selena Gomez is these days. They don't know the Fairly Odd Parents. They don't know Jimmy Neutron. How are they supposed to know what a brick with tape in it is? Oh yes, it plays a little slideshow. Oh, like shadow puppets? No. Okay, boomer. I'm 23. You're still older than all of us in this camp. Yeah. It's time for that weekly list known as the possibility list. It's kind of like a sausage had a WordPress, You just visit it by clicking the link. Alright, this week's list is titled 4 Reasons That It Would Be Okay to Max Out Your Checking Account. Okay, now, confession time. We had a couple return dates that didn't end up working out. So, this specific list was written on December 13th. So, 2019. Just keeping record. So, a lot of things might sound a little dated, to the new generation. The new Gen Zs. Okay, so, 4 reasons that it will be okay to max out your checking account. Number 4, it's the holidays, why not? Number 3, a Siberian prince met you face to face. Number 2, the TikTok Live is too good not to send gifts. And number 1, reasons that it would be okay to max out your checking account. There was a homeless person on every corner during your daily commute. Yeah. Make them work for their dollar with their golden radio voice, okay? Alright, and that is the possibility list for you this week. Well, that is the show for you this week. To follow me on social media. Let's have a great decade, okay? It's still fresh, it's still January. Let's do it. As Nike put it. Alright, I'm out. And Mom, I hope I made you proud.